Hey guys, it's your pal Victor here from Cult Classics, and we're doing a review tonight. That's right. You guys know we collect action figures here at Cult Classics HQ. You can get them as prizes at our event, but one of the big controversies lately has been about how some of the McFarlane Toys action figures seem to sell out almost instantly online. Oh, it's so hard, the scalpers or whatever. And one of them was Power Girl from the new Collector's Edition Wave. And guess what, guys? For some reason, Walmart seemed to have them out like a day or two after that pre-order. We got one. We're going to review it right here so you guys can make your decisions. If you got it, you can check it out. Find out about it right now. So yeah, here's the thing. Here is the thing. Not the thing. Here is Power Girl. So, right off the bat, this is kind of like the Collector's Edition Wonder Woman. Clearly the same leg sculpt, the Superwoman sculpt from the Crime Syndicate wave. It comes with this cat, which I am not familiar with, and a few pairs of fists, but it's an all-new sculpt, it looks like. You know, here is the code. Here we go. Check that out. Box art. You know, let's get this open. We're openers here, so find out what we think right now. All right, so we've gotten her out of the box, and all right, here she is right here. First thing I want to really address here is the face and head sculpt, and this is probably McFarlane's best female sculpt ever. And I have a lot of the female figures he's done, and I have all of them actually. And I can tell you, this is McFarlane's best female sculpt ever. This is probably going to be in the running for one of his best figures of the year in general. This is the collector's edition, so it has paint apps that you can't see unless you take out of the box, these gold buckles on her boots. Now, again, I'm going to point out the obvious here. And this belt thing here, it's not from this design. As far as I know, these buckles aren't either, so it's kind of like his original take on it. As far as the engineering of this figure goes, it was specifically made to have this cloth cape here, which I like. And it's built into the design, and my guess is we'll probably see this sculpt used again at some point. Like maybe they'll resculpt the chest or something, but the other thing I want to get into here is this is McFarlane's best wired cape so far. Even the bottom is wired, just to put this into perspective. Here's the Action Comics 100 Superman. Wired, wired, not wired. So we are having an evolution in that design. This is completely wired. You can have it do everything. I'll probably say besides the Batman vs. Superman Batman, this is the best cloth cape we've gone on any figure in this line. Keeping it with these hands because I'm going to compare her to Wonder Woman in a minute, and these are the exact same hands that comes with Wonder Woman. These are the exact same legs on that Wonder Woman sculpt. As far as I can tell here with these boots, there's some kind of like overlay. So like these are the exact same legs, they just changed the boot design, just like the diaper here. So I would say probably everything down here is Wonder Woman, just different feet and different overlays here. Just like this is an overlay, so it's the same arms, I'm pretty sure. We'll check with that in a minute as I poke my eye out. So yeah, great sculpt. I love the gold paint. I like that they went gold with everything. Let's start comparing her to some other figures and scale-wise. All right, so we've got them both. We've got Power Girl in frame here. We've got her with Wonder Woman, because these two have the exact same legs. In fact, these two are exactly the same from their arms and their legs down. There's different boot overlays on both of them that go over the sculpt, but they have the exact same arms. The only difference is the torso piece, which is also different on her because of the cape having to be in there. But otherwise, the main difference on both of these is that Power Girl has bigger ankle balls, so she's a slightly taller than Wonder Woman. I don't think this is a really big deal breaker, especially since Power Girl's boots have sculpted lifts that are painted, so you could just say she's wearing lifts to look taller than Wonder Woman. But these figures are, this is basically the exact same figure, just different head and different torso piece and overlay pieces. These are even the exact same hands, just painted different colors. Now, again, like I said, this is probably easier to see now. This figure, they did such a great job with this head. Definitely inspired more by Wally Wood than the Rebirth or whatever vibe is on the art here, especially when you compare her to Wonder Woman, who does have a good sculpt. It's just the paint is a little weird on her face, but this is still a really good figure. Let's compare her to Superman now, shall we? So this is the Superman, the battle damage Superman that comes with the Doomsday 2-pack. If scale bugs you, she is a lot taller than him. Like, literally an entire head taller than him. But if you want to scale these guys, which I will, this is where flight stands and levels help. I know a lot of people like to display their shit like fucking military lineups, and I'm not all about that, so it doesn't bother me if figures scale differently. But this is kind of a situation here, because, alright, like, here's the, you know, the Walmart Action Comics 1001 with Superman with the wire cape. And, again, like, he wants to dig in there, you know, it's fine, but literally it's about a head taller. It's a different scale altogether. If you're wondering what figures scale well with her besides Wonder Woman, let me introduce you guys to Spawn Batman here, who is on the 3 Joker / Hush Batman body. And this guy is taller than, you know, I have a little splayed out, but yeah, they scale perfectly well together. You know, Joker is probably the same height as her. Let's do Punchline here. Punchline is, you know, she's got lifts, but she's probably 3/4 of a head shorter than her. So that's probably accurate, you know. So if scaling bothers you, what I would do is get a flight stand Superman back here, and you're totally fine. She's like scales perfectly well with like Cyborg Superman, like the figures who are taller. Yeah, but she's a Kryptonian, you know, and overall, if you want her to be in your Superman family, just put her more towards the back and put Superman more towards the front. Put her on a flight stand, which I feel like she would look really cool on a flight stand. You do this, you do this. There you go, something like that. But overall, I will still go out and say this is probably, you know, McFarlane's best sculpted female in the DC Multiverse line. You know, like I said, I have the DC Direct Power Girl. I should have thought to brought her out. Maybe that'll be a different review. But she's like here. I mean, like the DC Direct Power Girl is like a 6-inch figure. And that's one of the best sculpted DC Direct figures. And I'd say this is better than that. So if you're looking to get a definitive Power Girl, and I've had every Power Girl figure. I had the original DC Direct Wally Wood one that has like almost no articulation. The, you know, DC Direct one that's based on Terry Dodson's art, I think. You know, I think it's Identity Crisis Power Girl. That was the winner. I had her displayed in my Superman figures for the longest time. This is the best Power Girl figure. Like, even, you know, if you want to get into like the cheesecake of it all, she's got like the right kind of figure, you know. You got the window there. You know, it's a good figure. And I think it'll do the job for getting that cheesecake, you know, you know, strong, thick power girl on your shelf, and she scales well with the figures I care about, honestly. And just that certain kind, there's certain figures that it'll look better with than others. Like, you know, I feel like this scale, this is the Dark Knight Returns Batman. I feel like this is the right scale. I think Power Girl would be taller than him, you know. This is the Mattel DC Universe Harley Quinn. I feel like this is also accurate, you know. But like I said, as far as like certain other figures, like let's say DC Rebirth Batman, no, because he's like shorter than Dark Knight Batman. But here's a custom like Jokerized Batgirl I made with that DC Harley Quinn head. And on this body, I feel like if you have human you know, like this is the average height of most DC multiverse female figures, also works. But yeah, overall, if you're going for the taller figures, there's not really a tall Superman. So like Superman on a flight stand, this is your solution, you know. But yeah, overall, great figure. I'll stop belaboring this. Check it out. If you enjoyed toy reviews, check us out. We'll talk to you later. Follow us, subscribe. Later, guys. And just because I know someone will ask, this cat has like no articulation. She does have like a lightning bolt there. The cape is just cloth on a cat sculpt. I mean, I kind of think this is junk, but if you are into that, there you go. All right, see ya.